I think he was born to teach. I think God created that mold specifically to be a teacher, to be a transformer. Yeah.
They tell me that I had more students than any professor in the history of the University of Dayton, because I had these big classes.
Not only did he teach for 50 years, but he taught to the last day he taught with a kind of enthusiasm, and like, this is the first semester I've ever taught with that kind of enthusiasm.
Chaminade had the concept, and I bought into it, that the classroom, you bring people together and you become one with them, and together with them you learn, you profit, you become one. And so the classroom, to me, was Chaminade's vision of the incarnation of his goal.
It was very clearly a joy for him. It wasn't a duty or obligation. It was something that clearly he loved to do.
I remember his uncanny ability to keep you entertained while still teaching you.
When I meet alumni, when I meet friends and classmates, if it's not the second or third question, first question is usually where, is my house still standing, second maybe question is Father Burns still teaching?
He loved engaging students, he loved being in the classroom, he loved talking to students outside of the classroom. Yes, there's no doubt, just being around him, it was something that he truly enjoyed.
Whereas I feel as a teacher, you've got it, but you come down where they are and say, okay, let's rise together. And so it's an effort to be where they are, become one with them, and then through your presence a little bit say to them, come on, let's take the next step. Let's go up a little bit.
It is fascinating that, there's just one person have touched so many people so deeply and so richly.
So the last day of class, we were all lining up to say farewell. And he invited us, if we wanted, to give him a hug, and he would embrace us. And I remember waiting in that line and going to hug him. And when we embraced, he didn't have much to say. He just said, thanks for being a good friend. And as I walked out of the classroom, I started getting really emotional. And I was like, what's going on? I don't know why. But I went straight to the chapel, through the rain. I remember it was raining, got on my knees, and I started to cry before the Blessed Sacrament, thanking God that I had the opportunity to meet such a wonderful person.
He was always teaching. Even during our wedding ceremony, he started quizzing Steve. He got him a little panicked.
She hadn't memorized the vows, so I was worried about that, and we're up there on the altar. So then he started quizzing me about the symbolism of the ring, what I thought that was. And then he stopped talking, and I have to answer this question. I'm on the altar, and I'm thinking, well, my vows are, so I had to think fast. But you could tell he was enjoying it. He was just like teaching a class. He was just making the students think.
Scholarship in general are a way of honoring people and leaving a legacy forever.
I wouldn't be the person that I am today if I hadn't come to UD. It has shown me how much community living can really form relationships and form love in a true way.
And the money goes towards a person who comes in who is majoring in religious studies.
I came in hoping to be a youth minister or work somewhere in the church, and maybe that'll still happen, but after having the opportunity to do semester service and the University of Dayton Summer Appalachian Program and working so much with kids, I've definitely seen how much I love being around children and would love to be in a classroom.
If that scholarship can help someone who's trying to seek God and study God, if that can help someone live the way that he has lived, it's a pretty good thing. Yeah. Think about all the lives he's touched. If that can help someone do the same, that's a gift for the world.
This is somebody who has totally committed himself, his entire life, to the welfare and to the transformation of others.
He's always smiling. He's always high energy and enthusiasm, and everybody in there was having a good time while still learning.
I wanted to spend my life in the classroom at the University of Dayton, and Mary gave me that.